So North Korea and America are in the midst of discussions, or maybe not, depends on what Trump is feeling on the particular day. But India is actually North Korea's second biggest trading partner after China. So now they've removed a lot of trades in the last year or so because of pressure from abroad. But what happens in the next few months if North Korea and America come to some sort of truce and North Korea joins the rest of the world?
Well, it's not like North Korea is a phenomenal market right now. It's still a dictatorship. There's still a lot of semi-mega communist structures in place. All it does is that the North Korean government can perhaps a little more freely trade. Just saying that India trades with them because we don't care. Many other countries refuse to trade with them because they're a little afraid of the US. The trade dynamics may change marginally for companies like companies that send money or send goods to North Korea, but overall you're going to find that both the US with Trump and North Korea with their leadership are too flaky to believe, right? So if you say they patched up today, it doesn't mean they patched up tomorrow also, because tomorrow suddenly one guy can throw a tantrum and this can be the US also. I mean, the largest country in the world is led by a guy who's on steroids, because the guy says one thing one day and something completely different the other day, and nobody knows how to deal with him. And the only person who seems to be able to deal with him is the North Korean guy, because he's just as inconsistent and perhaps as whimsical as Trump is. So in a way, if they reconcile, it'll be bad for media channels, because there's not much to comment on. You had humor inbuilt into your commentary because it was news, but it's otherwise I don't think it's a huge impact on the world economy. I think at best it helps the people who bought South Korean ETFs for a while, because South Korea and North Korea could either consider merging, at least make more talks along that front. But I don't think that's going to happen right now. It just seems like very good things, but you got to bribe the guy out the wazoo, the North Korean guy, before things happen.
So now there's a big thing with China trying to take over as many international relations and as many international waters in Southeast Asia. So they've got a lot of close relationships with Pakistan. They're trying to get close relations with Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, all over the place. So Indians are a little worried about, okay, where's China going? Now, isn't there a flip side of this? Can't India try and weaken the Chinese relationship with North Korea and try and create a sphere of influence in East Asia with South Korea, North Korea, Japan? So do you see that as a potential if North Korea joins the world, of course?
India is a non-player in this segment. We have no international relationships of any sort. We screw up our relationship with Bhutan and with Nepal, which are countries where in Bhutan we are even responsible for their defense. So I don't hold a lot of hope that India will go all the way around into North Korea, which is where they have had a very minimal impact so far, if any, and try to influence their relationship with China, where China is their primary supplier of like 90% of the goods that they want, like rice and food. And if you anger China, the impact to North Korea is much higher than if you anger India, for instance. Or India is a non-player for them. It's nice that we have a friend, but if you aren't there, I still need my China. So that's going to be there forever. So I don't think we don't have the capability or the skill to do this, and perhaps we shouldn't be. Our internal issues are much worse than trying to do this. Chinese influence is going to remain. China is the second largest economy in the world. You just need to accept that and deal with it. They're going to be more influential than we are.
So that's an interesting point. People still compare India and China at the same level, like it's the 1950s. So should we accept that we're not at that level anymore?
Anybody who's been to China will tell you that there is no comparison. We are way behind. We just have to accept it. They have fixed their economy a long time back. There may be issues there. So they still have debt issues. Their banks have problems. Our banks also have problems. Relative to our size, our bank problems are very big, and relative to their size, their bank problems are just as big. So it's not like both countries are, competing at any level, in the sense that import a lot of stuff from China. We should look at that as a positive thing. We have a great trading partner. But to try and overshadow them, given the fact that they have so much in terms of foreign reserves to be able to throw around, we don't have that capability, we don't have that inclination. We are not investors, long-term investors in outside economies, other than in oil, where we play a small role. So I don't think we have any choice but to accept it. We can try doing things that makes us bigger and perhaps compete with it, but we have to accept we are a very, very distant number two if it came to a race between India and China.